I welcome all the participants for day 3 of our national level STTP on soft skills. I request today's coordinator Srimati A. Karnasri Garu, you please start today's session.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. On behalf of Balaji Fraternity, I, A. Karunasri, coordinator of this STTP, genially welcome our principal of Balaji Institute of Technology and Science, Dr. V.S. Hariharan sir, head of Humanities and Sciences Department and convener of this short-term training program, Dr. V. Narayana sir, advisor of our department, Dr. V. Sudhakar Rao sir, today's resource person and chief guest, Dr. A. Chandramouly sir, co-coordinator, Mr. A. Srinivas sir, heads of the departments, faculty friends, and all the participants for the third day session of a short-term training program on propositions of soft skills and their relevances to life and academics. This is the day 3 session, and today we have Chandramouly sir as our resource person. Before inviting him for the session, I would like to introduce Chandramouly sir. Chandramouly sir is the principal of Rashtrapita Mahatma Gandhi Arts, Commerce and Science College, Saholi, District Chandapur, Maharashtra. He hailed from Warangal district of Telangana. He had more than 25 years of teaching experience. He completed his schooling at a remote area of present, that is Mulgu district. He did his PG from University Arts and Science College. He was awarded with PhD in Indian literature from Nagpur University in the year 2005. He is the president of Gondwana University English Teachers Association. Sir is also the member of Board Studies English Gadchiroli. He had published more than a dozen research papers in various national and international journals. He had one minor research project also sponsored by University Grants Commission, New Delhi. Person, Dr. A. Chandramouly sir has guided more than 10 MPhil students, and at present also is guiding students and also guided PhD student. Today, really sir, it's privilege to have you with us. And now I request our resource person, Dr. Chandramouly sir, to proceed to the session on the topic entitled Soft Skills Connecting Classrooms to Career. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, madam. Thank you very much, Madam Karnasri Garu. At the very outset, I would like to extend a warm greetings to one and all who are being part of this 3-day national webinar conducted by Balaji Institute of Technology Science
Yeah, there may be a internet issue. I request all the participants, please stay back.
Leave computer ready. Dr. Karnesri Garu.
Yes, sir. You please continue, sir.
Yes.
Please share your screen.
May I audible, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is audible. Please continue.
Okay. Sorry, sir. Due to technical problem, I was not unable to come in front of you. Sorry for that.
No problem, sir. Please.
So once again, I would like to thank you all the honorable dignitaries of this event. And at the outset, I would like to extend my warm greetings to one and all who are being part of this 3-day national webinar conducted by Balaji Institute of Technology and Science, Narsampet, Warangal. Honorable President of the Society, Dr. Rajendra Prasad Reddy Garu. Honorable Secretary of the Society, Dr. Rajeshwar Reddy Garu. Respected Principal, Dr. Hariharan Garu. HOD and convener of this 3-day national webinar, Dr. Narayana Garu. Coordinator, Mrs. Karnasri. Co-coordinator, Mr. A. Srinivas. And other my dear participants who are viewing this program on WhatsApp group and Telegram groups. Before beginning my talk, I would like to congratulate the organizing team for taking pains and organizing such a wonderful short-term training in the event of Engineers Day being celebrated in India on the birth of Bharat Ratna. Really, it is work in the field of engineering. Because of Visvesvaraya's foundation of Indian engineering successfully stood. The life history of the great engineer Mokshaguna Visvesvaraya is a great lesson to today's youth. His accountability, his time management and risk management are the vital factors that we should emulate to elevate our standards. Keeping in mind the organizer of Balaji Food and Technology, Narsanpet, Warangal, organized this webinar. Two speakers from Warangal, Dr. Harikrishna Garu, human values. And second day, Sister B.K. Kalpana from Rajayoga enlightened us on the topic of soft. Today, last day, as a last batsman, I came in front of you to pitch on the same subject, that is soft skill. Naturally, one gets bored hearing the same subject, but I would like to promise you that I don't get you bored, and I just only make you happy and more enlightened on my presentation. In this presentation, I would like to give the brief introduction of soft skills, its definition, its importance, and the various soft skills. Dear friends, it is my privilege to be part of Balaji Technology presentation team. And before taking much of your time, I would like to go into my topic. I think since 2 days, you have been compelled, or you can say, chosen to be here on the topic of soft skills. I hope you might have known the meaning and its vitality of in present situation. In the present cutthroat competition, there are pressure, more probably on work pressure. To come out the work pressure and to get service or to succeed in our service, these life skills are most important. As a matter of fact, soft skills are widely known as professional skills, life skills. Soft skills are nothing but what we have habituated or inherited from our family or culture. These are helpful to come through critical situation. So I would like to proceed by presenting my PPT. So I request to allow me to present this. Is it okay, sir? Dr. Narayana Garu?
Sir, it is okay, sir.
It's okay.
Please.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Due to...
No problem, sir. We can understand, sir.
Yeah.
Sometimes it happens. No problem.
Okay.
Please continue.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. So, see, my dear friends, first of all, I would like to give the introduction of soft skills. Any institution, organization is made up of people, and its success depends mainly on the capabilities of the human resource. See, here, if you want to take any college or institution or enterprisation, nowadays it is run by computers. Though it is run by computers, the computers are being handled by human. If the human has a right attitude and positive attitude, then only the institute will run smoothly and it will be in good result. So that's why the soft skills are an indication of human resources. So basically, the soft skills are two types: hard skills and soft skills. So human resources are basically divided into two. First one is hard skills, second one is soft skills. So hard skills are nothing but what we gain through our education or by training programs. For example, before getting to service, we did degrees, and getting degree is a art skill. Or if any person to be a computer operator, to get a computer training certificate, it is a art skill. Whereas we talk about the soft skills, I already told you. Just you come to, I am showing what are the hard skills. So here, so here we are seeing this computer operator are getting any degree of BA, MBBS, engineering. These all are considered art skills. Whereas soft skills, these are, I told you earlier, not measured and not countable. So here we are seeing the difference between art skills and soft skills. Art skills measurable, easily defined and specific, whereas soft skills hard to measure, difficult to define, and these are the universal. That means art skills are measurable, means actually if you want to get any degree, it requires 2-3 years rigorous hard working, studying, taking paper and getting examination. And these are easily defined. Easily defined means the degrees are awarded. These are for a specific purpose. The purpose you are entered into college, the purpose you are enrolled into any training program, and after completion of training program, one will allotted certificate. So that's why it is called a defined one. It is a specific purpose. Here example are given: bookkeeping, accounts, or any type of degree. And soft skills, the characteristics of soft skills are hard to measure, difficult to define, and universal. See, the soft skills, as I told you earlier, these are nothing but the traits of or characteristics of human personality. Most of these qualities are acquired from our habits as well as innate cultural values. Whatever you are getting from house, as well as getting from your circle, as well as getting from your society. There is no specific period or specific degree to award soft skills. It is the skill, how you get these skills. Unless until you don't have proper soft skills, you could not shine any service. So these are difficult. So that's why the soft skills are called difficult to define, because it does not have any specific degree and it does not contain a specific duration. So that's why these are not at all defined, but these are universal applicable. reason or particular creed degrees. The degrees are limited to only degree and is specifically confined to is medical profession. So that's why that is defined to only is specialized profession. Whereas these soft skills, just to take as one of the communication skill or time management, it is called as a soft skill. These skills are not particularly limited to any specific area. These are the universal. These are applicable at anywhere, irrespective of time and irrespective of area. So that's why these soft skills are called universal. So as I told you, what we learn in this presentation. So in this presentation, as I already give introduction to soft skills, and let us we see the definition of the soft skills and importance of soft skills and types of the soft skills. So as I already explained you, soft skills are personal habits and traits that make you how work on your own and with others. So soft skills make you work on your own and as well as with others. These are the personal characteristics which make you distinguished from others. Because due to your, it's a famous saying that a man is known by his habit. He stands out in a crowd, a particular person, because of his skills, because of his nature, because of his habits. Just you have remember the great personality of Swami Vivekananda. So because of his universal appealing values, because of his skills, because of his concentration, because of his lot of efforts, he stood as a unique personality. So that's why the soft skills makes one to stand a great personality. In the same way, soft skills are traditionally considered complementary of art skills, which are abilities to perform certain types of tasks or activity. So soft skills are traditionally considered a complementary of art skills. So earlier, what is happening? If you get any service, soft skills are required. Without soft skills, that is, without any degree, nobody can get any service. To be employed, degree is required. But to maintain the degree, to be a successful employer, these soft skills are required. Because the soft skills are called the abilities, the skills which increase your performance of particular work, what you are doing. Without skills, you can't shine. But if you take example, innumerable candidates are having degree, but all are not appointed as an employee. The reason is that they are not up to the mark. Before getting into employee, any enterprise, any institution take the interview. In interview, the employer take the personality of candidate. If the personality is appealing, he has soft skills, then only he is appointed. And even as earlier I told you, World Health Organization defines the soft skills as abilities for adaptive, positive behavior that enable individual to deal effectively with the demands and challenge of the everyday life. So, as I told you, soft skills are popularly known as professional skills as well as life skills. Life skills are nothing but soft skills. Life skills means the skills which make your life a beautiful, your life a successful life. So that's why these are called life skills. As well as these are, earlier I told you, these are a professional skills. The reason that if you want to change your profession, these skills are required. Without these skills, no employee can be seen, no employee can be regarded among his customers as well as among his clients. So to meet day-to-day challenges of life, so you know, in the present era, so many pressures are there, so many problems we are going to face. to come out of these pressures, these problems, these soft skills are essential. So without soft skills, you can't become a good employee, because this is in 21st century or in a modern era. You have so many pressures from government, from our boss, from our subordinates, from our society, from your clients, to meet all the people's demands, to fulfill all the people's requirements. One has to a tremendous skills, because the authorities' problems are different, the employees' problems are different, the customers' problems are different, the society problems are different, and according to their level, we have to go to their level and try to understand their emotional or mental IQ, and we have to solve their problem. Then only
Excuse me.
successful.
Excuse me, sir.
Then, soft skills are personal attributes enable someone to interact effectively and harmoniously with others. Already we have covered that. These are because only soft skills they are make you a part.
Excuse me, sir. Are you sharing your screen, sir?
Hello.
Your screen is not visible. Could you please share your screen again?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Sir. One minute, sir. Actually, I will call my employee, sir. What is actually, I don't know the technology. Instead, I am going to Deshmukh sir now. Sir, 1 minute, sir. So actually, yes. Sir. Sir, may I visible?
Yeah,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir. It is visible.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. So thank you very much, sir. So let us come to the importance of the soft skills. So I already told you the soft skills plays a vital role in anybody's employee, or if any candidate want to get service, these soft skills are required. So here I have given few examples. A public interest study conducted by McDonald's in UK predicted over 500,000 people will be held back from service sector during 2020, because here the importance of soft skills are clearly mentioned, and without soft skills nobody can sustain any service. And another survey is found in there. According to research of Harvard and Stanford University, only 15% of your career success is provided by your hard skills, whereas 85% of success depending upon your soft skills. See, the importance of the soft skills. Only 55% it is required to get a service by your hard skills, and 85% skills are depend upon your ability to perform the work. So that's why here the soft skills are get little respect, but will make or break your career. See, this sentence aptly says the importance of the soft skills. Soft skills are, it gives a less importance, but to sustain in your service or to get good results, the soft skills are essential. So here I have given a doctor example. A doctor required a vast knowledge of diagnosis and prescription to check a patient. But if he does not kind enough to understand the emotional feelings of patient, or if he is not approachable to patient, and if it does not contain the empathy, the doctor cannot be highly regarded among the patients. So see, getting degree is not at all enough. To be success in your career, one has to have the soft skills like empathy, approachable, and study to mental quotient. Unless until you do not study the psychology of the patient, you do not properly treat the patient. So that's why these soft skills are very much required. In the same case, salesperson. The salesperson may have exhaustive knowledge on a particular subject, but he is unable to negotiate, or he does not have any communication skills. He could not success in his salesmanship, because knowledge only, not only knowledge is required. Apart from knowledge, these skills are required to be success in our career. In the same way, customer service. So in any customer services, if you want to please the customers, you should have listening skills. Without listening skills or without sympathy, we can't satisfy customers, because customers have their own problems, their own demands. So we want to meet their demands. We want to make them convinced. One has to listen their problems, and one has to try to understand. They have to go to the level of the customer. They try to understand their problems, and they have to give a patience listening. Then only a serviceman can be a successful serviceman. See, soft skills are not just important when facing external customers and clients. They are equally important when it comes to understanding with colleagues. See, so far we were talking about soft skills regarding to any enterprises or any organization or any other profession. But if you come to our colleges, these soft skills are very much important, because without interpersonal relations, we can't increase our productivity. We can't increase our results. And one has to understand others' feelings, and there should be collective and
Share screen. Double. Share.
apply ये पाइयो ना स्क्रीन पाइयो सर clear
Hello, Chandramouly sir.
yes sir
Please continue, sir. Your screen is not visible.
yes I'm doing sir yeah doing. स्क्रीन करा दो स्क्रीन importance of soft skills मागे यायचं मला सर मैं ऑडिएबल हेलो
It is audible, sir. Please continue, sir.
okay thank you
Share your screen. Yes, sir. Now it is screen is also appearing. Fine.
I told you the importance of Sabri once. So as I told you, without any motivation, no candidate can be regarded as a audio.
Join audio.
Screen. Unstable. Hello, sir. Hello.
Sir.
Yeah, sir.
Yes, sir. May I audible, sir?
Yes, sir.
So let's be going to details of types of soft skills. Self-motivation. Having positive attitude and initiative to work well without supervision is a vital soft skill for any employee. So as we are discussed about the importance of the soft skills, the first one is self-motivation. And one has to work on his own, need not to persuade anybody. He has to be self-motivated to initiate any work and to prompt any service. There is no need of any supervision. So then only he is called as a self-motivated employee. So for to be a self-motivated employee, one has to be positivity, ambition, commitment, and achieve. Because positive outlook is very much important in any teaching field or private sector, public sector, in any enterprise. So many problems are there. Some problems are looks like they are highly impossible. But if you have a positive outlook, you can definitely success in your working field. The same way, ambition. Each and every employee should have his own target. What to do? What is our target? What are our goals? Just as before boarding into any air, before getting into any bus, before boarding into any air, we will take the ticket and our goals are specifically mentioned in our ticket because we have to go from Nagpur to Hyderabad, Hyderabad to Nagpur. That is a specific goal is there. In the same way, where you are working, your specific goal should be planned. Without strategic plan, without strategic concrete plans, we can't achieve any goals. And once your goals are set, one has to work with sense of devotion, commitment. Without commitment, casualty never gives required results. To be a successful employee, one has to commit to his duty. And one more thing is that initiative. The employee has to take initiative on his own. There is no need of giving any suggestions. Once he took initiative, definitely he will get success. Hello. Hello.
Sir, please, sir.
Sir, may I audible, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir. And second soft skill, responsibility. So it is often said as a highly valuable soft skills. Colleagues who fail to take responsibility for their work will be less productive and less successful overall. So as I earlier told you, one has to take his own responsibility to be successful in his career. He may be employee, he may be a student, or he may be any businessman. Without responsibility, nobody become a successful citizen. Taking accountability means, first of all, we have to think what is our duty. Without realizing our duty, without realizing our accountability, one has to need not enter any service, need not enter any business, need not enter any studies also. Because the students should know their accountability, their responsibility, their purposes. What should they do? In the same way, employee as well as a businessman. So this responsibility is considered to be one of the vital soft skills. And while doing these things, we should maintain trustworthiness, discipline, motivation. So trustworthiness means while behaving in society or while behaving even in our colleagues, we should be trustworthy to one and all. Whatever you said, you must be follow it. You must be put into practice. Saying one and doing another, automatically you will fail in your society. So you have to maintain the trustworthy. All the people has to be trust you. No, this person is a trustworthy person. He stick to his principles or stick to his word. So one has to give this kind of message in a society. And we did not say about discipline. So without discipline, nobody can be a successful personality. Because discipline, what I want to say is a self-discipline. We have to set our target. We have to make a plan how to behave in a particular level. At home, what we do, at a workplace, what we do, at a party, what we do, there is some kind of discipline is there. One has to follow these disciplines. And motivation, I already told you, without motivation, nobody can shine in any service. So the third quality is self-confidence. Self-confidence is your belief in your ability to fulfill the goals assigned to you. So because the confidence level is very important. He may be a student, or he may be an employee, or he may be a businessman. One has to have his own self-confidence. He has to know his limits. He has to know his responsibilities, what to do and what not. He has to do a right work. When one has to perform a right work, one has to know his limits, one has to know his potential, the right track, then he acquires a self-confidence. Because without confidence, you can't solve your problems. So in some ways, the self-confidence put as one of the main characteristics of any human being. And we discuss about leadership. Leadership is a soft skill you can show even if you are not directly managing others. Those with strong leadership skills will have the ability to improve others and lead the success. See, if you want to show leadership qualities, you need not hold any position, because leader is one who leads in always, in all walks of life. Because one should not be in an official position, because doing work with promptness and getting results, and it will automatically a good sign to anybody, and automatically they will follow you. And one's personality automatically make you a leader. And to do these works, one has to have a positive attitude, ability to take good, quick and effective decisions. So I told you, without positivity, without positive outlook, nobody can become a good employee. As yesterday, Sister B.K. Kalpana exhaustively spoke on positivity. Actually, the only thing which makes you separate from animals is our positivity, our thinking power, our potential. Because we take everything as a positive outlook, then only we will become success in any our activities. And one more thing, that the ability to take quick and effective decisions. See, delay in decision becomes day of work. So if you want to get good results, if you want to be a good farmer, so one has to take quick and a good decisions. And exemplary problem solving or conflict management skills. So see, I told you, in a present era, so many problems are there. If you want to solve your problems, one has to take a quick and a good decisions, and decision making is important, and conflict management skills. So it is the present is a conflicted era. Everywhere contradictions are there, conflicts are there. To overcome the contradictory attitudes and conflictions, one has to have his own skills to cover contradiction attitudes. And one more thing is that effective communication, without effective communication, one cannot be seen as a leader. If you want to go ahead, we have to make the communication skills required. The communication skills may be different. They are skills. Expert in communication.
Karnasri ma'am.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Sir, may I audible, sir?
Yeah, sir. Can we continue or still will there be any technical glitches like this further?
Sir, may I audible? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is audible.
Narayana Garu.
Sir, it is audible, sir.
Yes, yes. Okay. Thank you, sir. So let us talk about ethics. The professional ethics, as already told you, the achievement of NIT, that Harishna eloquently spoke on professional ethics. And without ethics, one cannot shine in his business. In the sense, what are you are doing? It may be studies, it may be any profession, any business. Without ethics, without loyalty, nobody cannot go ahead in his business. These ethics, ethical practices, moral, research ethics, values, rules and regulations, rules of conduct, each and every service, just to take an employee of any high school or degree college or any polytechnic, has its own rules and regulations. Even some businessmen, they too have their own rules and regulations, and students should, they too have their they have to follow the rules which are prescribed in the colleges. That means rules are common. These are different from person to person, profession to profession. One has to is professional ethics, is professional codes, is professional rules and regulations. So then only we get success in our services. We will look for teamwork. So any organization, any college, or any enterprises, it's purely depend upon its own desires. No industry, no college can be sustained. So the result or required output, there should be teamwork from top to bottom. Each and every person must collaborate and work together. Then only we will give required results. So the collaboration among the employees, sharing the information and consulting each other to undertaking any type of project or doing any activity. This teamwork is very essential. First of all, any institution, before starting any product or before embarking any activity, they make plan for their goals. To achieve goals, this teamwork is very essential. If you want to take any decision, there should be a collective decision, and to come out or to be get good results, creativity and innovation are required. Without creativity or without innovation, no institution get a good results. And next we'll talk about time management. So as I already told you, time management is a vital important in our day-to-day activities. Here we have give set correctly, prioritize wisely, set a time limit, take breaks between tasks, organize yourself, review tasks, plan ahead. So these are the sub plans. If you want to achieve any required target, one has to make a strategic plan. To implement the plan, to carry out his plan, one has to set his time schedule and strategic procedure for activity. So then only you will get through it. So that's why the time management plays more important in one's success. Procrastination destroys one's life. If you see so many young generation, they are prone to procrastination. So let's hope that we will do it tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Day by day, if you are procrastinating, so you don't get a required results. That's why in any time management one of the vital factor. So next point we will talk about critical skills. So your critical thinking skills contains reasoning, evaluation, problem solving, decision making, analyzing. And once you take up a plan, and we have to think about all angles, all possibilities, and without thinking, we can't make any plan to be a successful plan. So one has to evaluation the work. What kind of results shall we get it? And if you make any problems, should we overcome it? So these are to be main things one has to consider before taking any activity. So it's called a critical thinking. And skills that we call flexibility. So this adaptability is required. Just you see here some skills, fast thinking and optimism, keeping calm in face of difficulties, decision making, be open, and be ready to face any new challenges. So these are the adaptability skills. And one has to be flexible according to situation. One has to be ready for accept the challenges, be ready for take decisions. Because if you are as firm as a rock, you can't progress. So flexible, one has to be find out the way to get done his work. So that's flexibility. With flexibility, one can't progress in his career. So it is also one of the vital soft skills. One
technical glitches.
Go ahead.
We had a little bit disturbance.
And as already mentioned, communication. So communication skills, including presentation skills, negotiation skills, business writing skills, influencing skills, craft, conversation, sharing skills, team building. So these are comes under communication skills. And one has to have a good presentation, negotiation, team building. These are required to be a good employee, student, businessman. Okay, thanks to one and all. Audible, Karnasri garu?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is audible.
Yeah.
So thank you, sir. Dear participants, due to we had technical glitches, we had a little bit disturbance due to some technical glitches. We are sorry for that. And to speak about the presentation of today's resource person, Chandramouly sir, the session is informative, but there were few technical glitches. That's it. And the content that you were speaking on decision making, how to overcome the conflicts, teamwork, life skills, differentiation between soft skills and hard skills, flexibility, rising according to the occasion, time management, professional ethics. These all are that we need to follow as human beings. And surely we will, sir. Thank you. Thank you for enlightening us with your wonderful talk. Thank you. Now, I request advisor of our department, Dr. V. Sudhakar Rao sir, as Associate Professor of English, to propose oath of thanks. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, madam. And it's really a pleasure to propose vote of thanks in this program. At the outset, I would like to express my gratitude to Dr. A. Chandramouly garu for a wonderful session on soft skills and the to career, connecting classrooms to career. So it's a very important topic for the students and for the faculty as well. And most of the important topic issues have been covered with regarding to the attitudes and then ethics, especially ethics required for the students and also for the faculty, and even ended with the communication skills which are not added in this particular program. That means it was really a wonderful program. However, as Madam has just now said, we had some technical issues, some certain gaps at certain places. But in spite of that, we could get a lot of information from Dr. A. Chandramouly garu. So really, we express our heartfelt thanks to sir for taking interest in this. And in spite of glitches again, sir was ready to continue, and he never gave up at any time. Thank you for that, sir. So just I would like to give a concluding remarks for this entire program, because we have come to the fag end of this 3 days program. So I would like to give a brief information on this particular thing. That 3 days, we have started this 3-day national level short-term training program on the propositions of soft skills and their relevances to life and academics. So I hope that title is justified by all the resource persons that we had for the past 3 days. For the day 1, it was by Dr. P. Harikrishna garu, Assistant Professor, NIT Warangal, and he has given an excellent discourse on human values and professional ethics. So it was really mesmerizing, and we were all spellbound in that particular program too. And the day 2, it was by Brahma Kumari's Kalpana sister. So, Madam has covered a topic on the soft skills and positive reflections. So, it was really a very useful. Probably all the participants who were there in the day 1 are also today. That all the 3 days they were there, and then they know very well that that program was very useful. because at the end some meditation program was also administered by Kalpana sister. So it was, and also the important issues about yoga, because sister is from Raja Yoga Meditation Center. She represents that particular organization. And today, as I just told you now, that we had Dr. Amudala Chandramouly Garu, principal, RMG, Arts, Commerce and Science College, Chandrapur. Sir has given excellent lecture on soft skills and connecting classrooms to career, because this is, as ours is the education institution, all the students and all the faculty are definitely in need of understanding the link between the classrooms and career, because ultimately the placements in every college has a lot of importance. So we need to understand all these things. And so once again, I express my gratitude to Chandramouly Garu for giving this excellent lecture. Thank you very much, sir. And I also thank our management members, Dr. A. Rajendra Prasad Reddy Garu, chairman of our organizations, Dr. G. Rajeshwar Reddy Garu, secretary, Balaji Group of Institutions, and our principal, Dr. V.S. Hariharan Garu, for giving excellent support and excellent encouragement for conducting these kind of the programs. So we have been conducting number of programs, like we have conducted faculty development program and webinars and quizzes and this short-term training program now. So for all this, the man behind all these programs is our head of the department, Dr. V. Narayana Garu, with his excellent support, and especially the kind of technical support that he has been giving to all is highly appreciable, and a lot of efforts from Dr. V. Narayana Garu. And at the same time, the committee members, the coordinating members, Mrs. A. Karunasri Garu and A. Srinivas Garu, have done wonderful job in coordinating this particular one, inviting all the people all over the India. So we hope that the program has been it has gone well, and I again thank all the participants, especially for their patience, especially today. For the last 2 days, there was absolutely no problem, but today, because of the technical problems, there were some issues, and hope with a lot of patience, all the participants have listened to this. So for that, I express my heartfelt thanks to all the participants. So thank you very much all. And with this, I would like to end this concluding remarks, and I over to Dr. Narayan sir for further presentation.
Thank you very much, sir. Really, we are happy that though our college located in rural background, because of the support by the management, we have successfully organized 5 national programs like one FTP, two-day webinar on physics, chemistry, English, and national educational policy, and this program, short-term training program on soft skills, propositions of soft skills and their relevances to life and academics. First day by Dr. P. Harikrishna Garu from NIT Varangal, and second day by Sister Kalpana Garu from Brahma Kumaris. And today we have a eminent professor, Dr. A. Chandramouly Garu, Principal RMG College. Thank you, sir, for your nice lecture on connecting classrooms to career. Hope all participants have enjoyed. Of course, there was some little technical issues, but even our participants also, they understood, as it is live. That too, online programs sometimes happen. Thank you for your all patience. Already feedback form posted in the YouTube chat box, and even we'll post the same feedback link even in the Telegram group also. You please fill carefully, you will get the certificate. If not, you please contact coordinators. With this, we'll close this session. I thank all the faculty members and especially HNDS department coordinators, Mrs. Karnasri and Mr. A. Srinivas Garu. I thanks to Dr. V. Sudhakar Garu for your concluding remarks.
Thank you, sir.
With this, we'll
Thank
close
you
this
very much.
session.